Welcome to Starfall. My name is Diamond, and I am here with currently David, Ethan, and Thomas. Allison and Jocelyn will be joining us just a little bit later. This is our Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition game featuring the Lasers and Liches 2.5 test wave supplement. We are currently joining Radmir, the Bard Giant Crab, outside of a pile of giant rocks that he's been told if he just backs into, he will get into the entrance. And it's you, Radmir. What do you do?
Um, First, I like put Timmy in a safe nook in the rocks, like the pile of rocks. I grab him. Oh yeah, there's a Timmy prop. Um, I grab Timmy. I kind of jam him into a few of the rocks, and then hope he's safe there.
Okay.
And then I grab my kazoo. I just kind of do kazoo noise going backwards into the thing.
So as you're walking backwards, you feel no resistance, and suddenly you are on the inside of a sandstone alcove that you can see the walls beside you.
Okay.
Turn around.
I turn around.
There is in front of you a marble slab on the ground. It is very absolutely not a sarcophagus, but it is about the size of one, so that
Mm-hmm.
overly large size, flat marble slab ahead of you, and on the furthest wall of this alcove, it goes and the walls curve and end, and you can tell they're supposed to be smooth, but it's clearly been broken, and you can see light coming through.
Alrighty, I see light coming through. Circle enclave.
What do you do?
Um, I call for my friends. Hey guys, where are you? I'm kind of in here. What do I do? And wait a few seconds for a response. Do I get a
There is
response?
no, I mean, no, there is no response.
Okay. Um, so I'm still in the hallway, correct? The little
It's it's um It's like you walked into a closet almost. It's just it's open at one end, completely wide open, and the other end is supposed to be closed but is totally blasted open.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna kind of do that crab waddle thing. Forward, walk kind of cautiously crab waddle forward, kind of
As
like at the ready.
as soon as when you get within like a foot of the slab, suddenly a hologram flickers to life, and it is a sphinx, which is just absurdly neon colored. It's got like yellow and pink polka dots covering its face. It's got a mane that is like teal. It's got wings that are like blue and green shimmering. Like it is just the most raucous colors. And it looks at you and says, "What is your question?"
Um, 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 can you make Timmy come alive?
What have you brought for tribute?
Take a
Has a
doorknob and a sock. Here.
what do you how do you offer the doorknob and the sock?
I pull it out. I kind of cautiously go forward, plop it down on the ground, and scurry back a little bit.
The hologram says, place it as you were told. The voice sounds sort of artificially high pitched.
Um, wait a minute. How was I told to put it? Um,
Want to roll an intelligence check?
sure.
I
That's
would
an
take
issue. I forgot my dice. Oh yeah, I rolled 20 as dice.
it does.
Boom. So it'd be backslash 20.
Backslash
Or
R20. Wait. It's like my brain can do it if I'm typing it, but I can't do it just
oh,
telling
wait a
you.
minute. Let's try the other slash. Oh,
Backslash
forward
roll
slash.
space D backslash R space D20. Yeah,
Backslash R space D20.
you got it.
14. Does that pass?
You can use history. Do you have history as a skill you can use?
I do not think I do.
You're
Um,
jack of all trades. You can roll for anything, dude.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Sure, let's do history. So wait, that 14 was history, correct? Or do I roll something else?
No, it's 14, and then you add your history modifier to it.
Oh yeah. Okay, history.
While Ethan is finding his
Intelligence. Plus
modifier for
3.
history, thank you, which makes it what number?
17.
Excellent. We've also been joined by the lovely Allison. Allison, we're just doing Ethan's part of the story right now while everyone else is getting situated. You look very pretty. 17 passes. You were not told any way to do this. This wasn't mentioned to you at all, but you do remember your group mates and some stuff about a sphinx that you can ask questions of and they'll give you things. And you weren't paying super close attention, but you're pretty sure that this is that you're supposed to go after the sphinx, but your friends aren't here.
Mm-hmm. Um, so I can only ask it one. I asked the hologram, what do I do with this? Where do I put it?
The hologram glitches and says, "There is no response. Please wait for a further response," and makes that power down sound. No more hologram.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna walk back out the way I came and see if Timmy came alive in his little nook. And then if he didn't, I'm gonna grab him and bring him back in here. So I walk out,
Timmy did not come
grab
alive.
Timmy.
You grab him and bring him back in.
Okay, I'm kind of sad face. Okay. I did the hologram do a thing again when I came back in?
It did not, but also remember there's an exit at the other end of this chamber.
I'm gonna. I am going to go that way towards the exit, and I'm gonna pull out my crossbow.
So you need to make an athletics roll to get through the exit.
Athletics. Do I have that skill? Yes. Okay. So
Jack of all trades means
boom.
that you can roll on any skill, even the ones you're not good at.
Yeah. Okay. Backslash R space D20. Boom. 19 plus 3, 21.
Excellent. You are absolutely able to force your carapace through these broken stones, which
Mm-hmm.
you notice are kind of oily.
Oily. I think about it for a second, and I say, Wait a minute. Doesn't Sumosaur use oil to get through spots or like grease?
Possibly.
And then like a light bulb appears above my head and like my friends went this way. And then yeah, I get kind of excited and like yeah,
So
I
you squeeze yourself through and you
mhm.
come on to what is a sort of surprising expanse. So all around you are short, like 30 centimeter, like a little less than 2 feet tall, um, sandstone separator walls. And attached to them on both sides are these really tall silvery metal rectangles. And the silver metal has been polished to a mirror sheen, so you can see light just reflecting everywhere, which is made worse by the broken glass that is covering every surface. There is broken silvered glass everywhere around you. You cannot move without it. In the center,
Uh-oh.
directly ahead of you, you can see that there is a wall that clearly continues for a little while that is about 10 feet tall and seems to be like just a big sandstone cube put right in the middle of this.
Okay. Is so all the walls are like a foot high, you said?
Yeah, they're very short. You can see all of this, and it is covered in broken glass.
Um, I am going to use. So how long is this? Like how far? How deep?
So you can only see that it exists, and then you see beyond it sort of what what seems to be a little bit further away and gives you a sense that you can't see the entirety of all these small stone walls. There is a tower that looks to be around 3 stories tall and has several open portals at the top of it.
I'm gonna cast Wily Step on myself. That is. So what do I have to do? One action, touch, one round, and/or 60 seconds. Touch a willing creature for the duration. Blah 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 blah. Doesn't say what I have to roll. Wait a minute. It should.
Not always.
Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Action, touch. Well, yeah. I'm gonna cast Wily Step on myself, so I like poke myself, and then I use my movement or so 60 seconds of that. I'm just gonna run in the air over this stuff.
Okay, so how fast? What is your movement speed?
My movement speed, that is 30 walk or 30 W slash 30 S. So that's 30 walking speed. And then running is that doubled. So that's 60.
So you can make it just about to the center of this square in in 60 seconds.
Okay, I'll go that far.
Well, move your character there.
Um, let's doop doop doop. So that's there or like in the very middle of the square?
Very middle of the square is as far as you can get.
Okay, let's zoom out so I can actually see what I'm doing. Scroll up. Boom. Okay. And then I'm gonna do that again on myself and take another second level spell slot.
That's a heck of a way to use second level spell slots.
And then
Can I ask
boom.
why you're using Wily Step for that?
I don't know, can't glass hurt my feet or my little toes?
You're a crab.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
you basically have armor at the end of all of your appendages.
That yeah, okay.
You don't have toes. You have bone points.
That's a good point. Okay. I'm gonna try to walk through all this. I'm gonna try to walk the rest of the way, or run, or whatever.
Okay. Well, you'll need to climb down first.
Oh yeah,
And that's only about 10 feet, but you'll need to make a climbing check.
climbing check. That's athletics.
Yes.
That's a 6 plus something plus 3. It's a 9. Does that do the thing?
You get most of the way down and slip at the end of it and sort of fall sideways, and you're going to take extra movement to get back up.
Okay, I'll take that extra movement to get back up, and then I am going to see if I crack any shell falling.
So, move yourself to where you fell off the edge.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Doop.
Now, roll perception.
$15 plus 3, 18.
Perfect. So, doot, doot, doot.
Uh-oh.
So, uh-oh is a great noise to hear, I gotta say. I kind of love it. So, as you're angling, as you're like using legs to leverage yourself back sort of into an upright position, you see what looks almost like living, like imagine if somebody stuck a bunch of broken glass into a gummy worm.
So it's like a worm full of glass shards or
And
something to that effect.
and then they took away the gummy worm.
Oh,
So you
oh,
see a bunch of these mirrored glass shards moving in almost a worm-like fashion over one of these small barriers, and
oh.
they pull into a corner right in front of you.
Oh no, oh no. Ooh, I think I might actually use that wily step again to like go up and like out.
For the purpose of the audience, read to us what Wily Step does.
Touch a willing creature for the duration they can use their movement, or they can use their movement to walk on air as if it were solid ground. They can move forwards, upwards, downwards, or as if climbing invisible stairs, moving up 1 foot for every foot moved forward. The spell ends immediately if the creature looks downward at higher levels. If you cast a spell using a spell slot of level second level or higher, the duration increased by 1 round for every spell slot used above first.
Okay. So you could, for 60 seconds, climb yourself exactly upward, and you have the time to do one action right now.
Let's do it. Let's go straight up. Let's actually do like the stairs motion, like up and out a little bit.
So right
And
now,
like,
you have the time to cast the spell, but I'm not going to let you resolve the spell yet. So your action can be doing, like, you can cast the spell, but you can't do the movement related with it quite yet.
oh,
Okay?
okay.
So how do you cast, as a bard who gets spells mostly through music, how do you cast Wily Step? Based on Wily.
I just like kind of like in a very scared, panicky fashion, just like blow into my kazoo and start going up.
All right. So as Radmir takes his first step or two into the air as if they were stairs, just a few feet in front of him, this pile of glass like coalesces and forms a humanoid shape with horrific eyes and many layers of sharp pointy teeth, and it screams at you.
I
Roll
kind of
initiative.
look initiative. Oh, ooh. Oh, wait a minute. R backslash. No, wait a minute. Backslash R space D 20 14.
You get to go first. So you can do movement and an action, or action and a movement, or however you want to do that.
I'm gonna go up a tad bit. Actually, wait a minute. I'm going to move backwards, back onto that big old platform thing that was in the middle that I had to climb down,
Mm-hmm.
like to about the edge, and then spell. I'm gonna cast Hillwhelm's try to cast Hillwhelm's Scream on it.
Okay.
So that is 1d6 I think I have to roll, or something d6. Um, should say that nearby. No, yeah, 2d8. No, wait a minute. Choose one creature, blah blah.
I'm guessing you need to make an attack roll, but I don't
Yeah.
know. All right.
Um, I don't remember where that was. I feel like
So an
kind of
attack
don't.
roll is roll a d20.
Oh yeah.
It's a d20 system. It means most of the time you roll a d20.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. What did
5,
you roll?
5.
So what does that make your attack? What is that? Dexterity? I should remember. And I'm just trying to find Hillwhelm's Scream. Here we go. Oh, no, I'm wrong. You don't have to make an attack. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's what it was.
Even more fun. Well, here we go. It did not succeed at that. Everyone see that lovely little one there? So what does Hillwhelm's Scream do?
The creature failed the thing, so they take 2d8 psychic, and they fall prone.
Roll 2d8.
6.
Okay. To mark them on this guy. Got it. It shrieks and you see bits of glass sort of like fly off of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it starts moving forward to you in sort of an undulating motion that would be, you know, wonderful if it wasn't like the sound of broken glass being shaken.
Okay. That sounds awful.
A little bit. And it moves towards you and works to climb the thing. Oh. And very quickly vaults up to where you are directly in front of you. and this screaming nightmare of broken glass. How many attacks do you get? Okay. Tries directly to reaches what you're sure is probably an arm and just broken glass shatters at the end and tries to claw at you, which is a... Does an 18 hit your AC?
I'm pretty sure it does. I think I have an AC of 15. Yeah, it hits me. I have an AC of 15.
Okay. I keep opening the wrong page. There it is. Buttons. Do the thing. So it hits you for 14 damage, but it's slashings, and you're resistant to slashing, so you take half of that.
7. Okay.
So it scrapes you for 7 hit points.
23 minus 7. That is, I have 18 hit points left. I probably will die soon.
Do you make
So
any reactions to that, or noises, or anything?
I didn't have like a dodge available or whatever. I don't think I did, but
Did you grab Hellish Rebuke? Because that's a reaction spell. And also, Screaming is a free action. And your buddies might be somewhere.
yeah, I'll scream as loud as the crab can manage.
Roll a d20 to see how loud a crab screams.
15.
All right. Smash cut. Back to our friends in the tower. Hi, friends in the tower. I do believe that you all were in some variety of these 3 rooms that you just explored.
Yep.
Allison, is Thomas unable to join us for a minute? Should we wait?
I'm here. I'm getting my camera up and running.
Because I gave you no warning.
Mm-hmm.
That much warning.
Why aren't you ready yet?
Indeed.
So, friends who are in the tower, though, would you like to make a perception check?
I mean, I will.
Yeah.
What are my numbers?
I got 10.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
That was terrible. That is a 10.
So friendly, you hear a high-pitched, echoey noise coming from clearly outside. Sounds like an animal in pain.
Well, everyone, crab's in trouble outside.
All right, we need to go help.
Any idea of where?
Sounds like it came from the front. I don't. It's not radar. What's radar?
Is a character on MASH.
Much beloved.
Yes.
That is true.
Gary Berghoff.
I feel like that is the only response anyone in this world has to what is radar or the word radar, even though they have no idea what the rest of it is. It's just a meme now.
Gary Berghoff originated the role of Charlie Brown in the musical "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown." So picture Radar playing Charlie Brown,
That's adorable.
right?
That's wonderful. Okay.
Yeah. Did Friendly give us an indication of?
He said
Are-
outside it's not radar.
Okay. Yeah, I go back into the main hallway. You know. Come on, cooperate. There you go. In this area.
Okay. Looks like how you left it.
Was it one scream or is he still yelling?
It was one long scream. Friendly's the only one who heard a bit of it. Y'all were really focused on whatever you were doing.
That these doors are still shut, right?
Yes.
Okay. That suggests to me that he's back where we came from.
As a reminder, the stairs behind you are still a slide.
I'm aware.
There is a rope, but there's still a slide.
I would jump down the slide, but I'm aware of what's at the end, so I'm gonna try to leap over the crevasse at the end of the slide.
Acrobatics, please.
So like slide, jump.
Well, I'll take acrobatics or athletics, depending on how you want to do it.
I'm a cat person. It's always acrobatics.
I mean, I think so too, but giving you the option.
Oh, thank God. That's acrobatics. Oh, 24.
It's like a scene out of a like awesome kids cartoon. Like the tabaxi just like runs and jumps onto this slide and just like skis down like they're on rollerblades, leaps and flips at the end, and is ready to go.
It's all very Teen Wolf
Yes. Exactamundo.
without the
Anyone else?
homophobia.
Doing anything in response to screaming? Allison, I'm sorry, you're still muted.
The stairs that we're talking about are these ones. I will also slide down using some athletics.
Remember, there's a pit at the end.
Yeah. I'm going to try to avoid that.
I think that's smart of you.
Not that. I don't know. Not that considering the roll I just had, which was 6.
I need you to also make a strength save.
18.
So you, inspired by how cool your friend Tuesday here looked, you're like, I can do that my own way, and you go to kind of run down, but you misjudge the angle of it. So you're thumping down it, and then your feet get sort of caught under you, and you start tumbling.
And I am still greasy from earlier.
And
so
you are still, it's a slidey sort of tumble. And you tumble right into the opposite side of the pit at the base of it. And you just manage to reflex save and grip onto the end of it. So you haven't fallen down the shaft, but you are hanging onto the shaft.
Okay.
How about you, Friendly? Doing anything?
I have boots of flying.
Well, good for you.
So, oh no, don't. Oh.
Oh.
Just like trotting down a few inches above the ground below.
I, I
Uh,
I would also like to clarify. I kept moving, so I might not know the fate of our sumo friend.
mhm.
That's fine.
I honestly assumed that you like landed, looked cool, and started running.
I think I literally hit the ground running.
That's
I was
kind of looking cool.
yeah.
You
But at
unfortunately
no
missed the show.
at no point is by the way at no point is she trying to look cool.
Well, so other than shaking your head at "Oh God, that's bad," what are you doing, friendly?
I um
I
do
step on her
I
fingers.
surmise that uh Sumosaur is about to make a save or a check?
Sumosaur is about to make a check.
Okay, then
Cause
I will cast
if they fall down, that's a
guidance.
whole nother thing.
Guidance, not resistance.
Okay.
And that will be my action. I tag Sumasaur on one of his gripping hands. Be like, "You've got this."
Okay. Um, smash cut back to a battle atop a sandstone tower. Ethan,
that is me.
that is you. What you gonna do? You just
I'm
got
going.
clawed at by this thing.
I am going to take about. I'm gonna like get a little bit of distance, like 10 feet or something like that from it, and then I'm gonna wait a minute. Does this thing have eyes?
So first, you definitely still have your wily step active.
It's only one action, or 60 seconds, like not in combat.
Oh, okay. So no, I guess you don't. Wait, it's really only lasts for an action?
One action, or
That's
60
that's the
seconds.
casting time. Where?
Wait, what?
Hold on. I don't have
What
it open.
what spell?
Wily step.
Wily step.
Found it, which is a
Or one
no.
round, or
Oh
60
yeah, okay. The
seconds.
duration is around. Never mind. All right. Uh anyway, I guess it's up then. Um so again, so it does have it seems to be made almost entirely of like anger and broken glass. So it has a shape that looks a lot like a face, but it looks like a face the same way that like, you know, uh holes in wood sometimes look like a face.
So would I be able to make it go blind?
Unlikely. Let's find out what the character sheet actually says. You don't think that you could.
Okay, the only thing I can think to do is go invisible and like run away. But then again, there's broken glass all over the ground. And it'll hear me do broken glass and like.
It is worth clarifying that on the top of this rise there is no broken glass.
Oh, so there's only broken glass at like the very front.
No, it's if you look at the map, everywhere else there, just not on the top of this like rise.
But if I were to go invisible, then climb down the rise and run towards the tower, there's broken glass like
There is, and you
down
would have to
there.
roll a stealth check, which would be made more difficult by the broken glass.
Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What to do, what to do. Um. Ah. I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow at it. That is 1d8. When I need to roll a d20.
You have to roll to hit first.
Slash roll d20. Are you kidding me? It's not kidding me. Okay.
I'm gonna go with you. Don't hit.
I don't hit. Okay. I'm gonna use the remaining of my movement to just like kind of step back in fear, like, oh crap, that missed. What do I do now?
Move yourself on the map. You have up to 30 feet of movement, so you can take all of that.
That's like what, that much or something? I'm just gonna move back that far.
So on your left, the bar on your left,
Oh yeah, I can do the
the fifth one down, select no snapping, and it will tell you how many feet away things are. You got it. Good job. Good eyeballing, by the way.
Yas.
Okay. So you try to shoot it with a crossbow, and it sort of like bounces off a part of the glass. Doesn't even notice. And as you back away, it sort of like slides forward towards you and then dissolves.
Dissolves?
Yes. Please roll perception.
Oh, cool, nat 20.
As it dissolves, so it seems to like it dissolve, like all the pieces of glass just sort of fall as if it was like falling into the floor and leaving all the glass behind almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear the sound of clinkling glass from behind you.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Not really. And it uses the rest of its motion to climb up from the other side. It isn't shaped exactly the same, but it is the same thing.
I'm gonna scream again.
Screaming is always a free action.
Scream
Tuesday, you definitely hear that one. So we're going to start with you.
That's like the slogan for 2020. Screaming is a free action. Okay, I hear a scream. It's like a 17 perception, something like that. Yeah.
You can pinpoint his direction and distance easily.
Okay. Oh, he's back in the maze area.
Mm-hmm. He's on the top of that sandstone brick in the middle block, whatever.
Cool. Let's see, what's my 30? Hang on. Cooperate. uh,
Yeah, remember you have to go up 10 feet.
yeah. I'm wondering how that. I have a climb speed. It's 10 feet less than my movement speed, but I also have that tabaxi thing where I can double my move in a turn. So I'm wondering how a run and a climb instead of run and run translates.
What's your move speed?
30,
What's your climb speed?
20.
So, you would, if you double your speed, you're going to remove, is it going to be 10 from your total speed?
So
I think-
50?
Yeah.
I think that gets me up there.
I think it does too. And is that your whole turn, or you still got an action at the other end of that?
That's just my movement.
Nice.
Yeah. It's kind of my favorite tabaxi trait.
So Tuesday just takes off, man.
Hops over this little curb wall thingy, and then just... I'm like on the edge of the block, but I'm there.
Mhm.
Just vault on top. Look at the crab and go, what?
Ethan, you're muted.
Whoops. I look at him super scared, or
Her.
her saying super scared, and say, "It's behind me," and I kind of waver my claw,
Do I see
like
anything?
behind me.
See what seems to be a moving pile of glass that has an arm? A lot of reflecting light happening here.
Okay. I don't mind shooting that.
It's like a disco party of death in here.
Stop jumping the thing. Not... Oh, wait, hang on. Yes. 15 and 17 to hit.
I was gonna say they both hit, but now I need to double check, don't I? They both hit.
Yay! Let's see. 5 is 12. Right, yeah. 32 fire damage.
Dang, dude.
Sharpshooter.
I love your not kidding around. It's really fun. Okay.
Combat-wise, she kind of does one thing, so she better do it well.
They said specialization is for insects. They lied. Specialization is for insects and D&D characters.
I'm Hawkeye with a gun.
Okay. And that's all fire damage.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you've ever seen glass melt, but you see, shush, it's fun. You see just like globules of it going off, and you hear this horrific screeching that is something akin to nails on a chalkboard meets like a case of beer being broken.
You ever scraped glass?
Yes.
Like against glass?
Yes.
Yeah.
Those things don't bother me, so I do them just because.
It's uncomfortable to hear, but it also means I hurt the thing, so I'm fine with that.
You seem to have horrifically hurt the thing. It's hard to tell because it's not bleeding or anything, but the motion seems really erratic all of a sudden. Sumasaur! Clinging onto a pit, Friendly just put his paw on your hand? Sure.
On his head and pushed.
Cold. How'd
Long
you do
live
it,
the
Dinosaur?
king!
Damn it. Nice. So you need to get out of this pit, and you have an athletics check you need to do to get out of this pit. Good thing you're good at that.
But I rolled a 1. What did your thing give me, Thomas?
A D4.
A D4. Well, I got a 1 plus athletics, which is 4, so that's 5, and then a D4. I got a 4.
So
So 9.
What is your base strength score?
15.
So you start sort of hauling yourself out of it, like just straight from your fingertips, like pull up, right? It's very impressive, actually. And then you swing one arm over, and you're about to swing the other arm over when the fact that it's on sand makes you lose your grip and you start slipping back down. Friendly, you have a reaction opportunity here to maybe help them regain their progress. Maybe help him regain his progress.
What would that look like? Like granting advantage with teamwork or making a check myself? What do I need to do?
It would be you could I'd take an advantage with teamwork so that
Okay.
you could re-roll without the +4.
Yeah. Yeah, grab the arm and like, come on.
You use your knowledge of leverage to understand how leverage works.
which season?
Or just my arm. I mean, that's...
The theme song immediately went in my head.
I'm so happy about that. Oh my god, we almost have a collaborate. Mastermind, thief, anyway. Hitter. Ethan would be a grifter. This works. Wait, does that make Empress the... Never mind. None of us are the tech people.
No, I got that.
Yeah, the code worshiper is the tech person.
Yeah, but does that make me the mastermind then?
You're the DM. You're Rogers.
So how's your second check coming, Allison?
So I get to roll again. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna, as a reaction, I get to grant you advantage, and just so I shall.
I got 20 that time, a dirty 20.
So
you get to re-roll the 4 too. Not that it'll matter.
No, you don't. That was the
No.
deal.
Oh, it was with the same. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So you start sliding back, but Friendly manages to help you leverage your other arm, like pushes your shoulder in such a way that you're able to leverage your other arm well enough to grab and make contact to pull yourself out of the pit. You are prone, but you're on your stomach out of the pit, not being eaten by a gelatinous cube.
It looks so graceful. I lie. It does not look graceful.
It was beautiful.
And both of you hear the piercing scream of a very frightened crab. I think. And with that moment, we are going to take a pause. Thank you all so much for watching this far. We'll see you again in just a couple of minutes. Check out our links in the doobly-doo in the intram. Until we see you again, have a good game.